morning, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I'm V.A. Angeles bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. The easterlies will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Mindanao, Palawan, Eastern Samar, and Northern Samar this Wednesday, according to Pag-asa. Bicol region and the rest of Mimaropa will also see partly cloudy to cloudy skies. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon can expect isolated rain showers due to localized thunderstorms. Pag-asa is also monitoring a low-pressure area outside the Philippine area of responsibility with a medium chance of developing into a tropical depression within 24 hours. Stay tuned for further updates. Motorists are advised to take caution this morning due to separate road crashes in Metro Manila. At 7:06 a.m., a car and 3 motorcycles figured in an accident along Andrews Tramo westbound, occupying 1 lane. Then at 8:12 a.m., a modern jeepney collided with a motorcycle on Marcos Highway near F. Mariano eastbound, also blocking a lane. MMDA enforcers are already on site managing traffic in both areas. Now let's move on to today's headlines. The Philippine Army's 2nd Infantry Division reported recovery of an NPA arms cache in Barangay Malaya, Labo, Camarines Norte. Troops seized 6 M16A1 rifles, an AK-47, a Claymore-type anti-personnel mine, and nearly 200 rounds of ammunition. Acting on a tip from a concerned citizen, joint forces of the Army and PNP launched the operation, preventing the weapons from being used in possible attacks. The recovered items were turned over for proper documentation. A Fishers group has criticized the Department of Agriculture's expanded P20 per kilo rice program, calling it tokenistic and insufficient to address the country's rice production crisis. Pamalakayan National Chair Fernando Hicap said the subsidy is only a small consolation for fisher folk and does not tackle the root cause of high rice prices. The group urged the government to strengthen the National Food Authority, dismantle private cartels, and repeal the rice liberalization law. The DA earlier announced that fisher folk will be included as beneficiaries of the program starting August 29. Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri on Tuesday slammed what he called the elephant in the room, manipulation of infrastructure budgets, particularly in flood control projects. Speaking at the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing, he said vetted DPWH projects under the National Expenditure Program are often replaced with questionable amendments in the final budget. Zubiri urged full disclosure of post-NEP changes, citing substandard projects, and warned that those responsible must face accountability. Hopes are building for the first peace summit between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky since Moscow's invasion in 2022. This follows U.S. President Donald Trump's talks with European leaders and a call with Putin. Trump said arrangements are underway for a bilateral meeting between the two leaders, possibly within weeks, with security guarantees for Kyiv at the heart of discussions. Zelensky signaled he is ready to meet Putin, while European leaders pledged support. European stocks closed higher Tuesday on optimism over possible peace talks between Russia and Ukraine, while Wall Street mostly slipped as investors awaited Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's speech at Jackson Hole. London's FTSE, Paris CAC, and Frankfurt's DAX gained, but U.S. indices saw the Nasdaq down 1.5% and the S&P 500 off 0.6%. Defense shares stumbled on de-escalation hopes, while oil prices fell on expectations of eased sanctions. Intel, however, surged 7% after SoftBank's $2 billion investment. Meralco is sending Filipino scholars to South Korea next March to strengthen local expertise in nuclear energy. Under its fission program, the company, through the Meralco Power Academy, signed an agreement with KEPCO International Nuclear Graduate School to provide advanced training in nuclear operations and reactor management. Meralco also partnered with DL Engineering and Construction to study small modular reactors, which could help power off-grid areas. Officials say the move reflects Meralco's commitment to the safe and sustainable development of nuclear energy in the country. In sports, Jordan Hiding is eager to make a stronger impact for TNT Tropang 5G in the PBA's Golden Anniversary season. Despite nagging back issues, the Filipino-Australian guard impressed in the Philippine Cup playoffs after being shaded from Converge, stepping up for the injury-plagued Tropang 5G. Heading averaged 13.3 points, 3.8 rebounds, and nearly 4 assists per game, helping TNT reach the finals before bowing to San Miguel. Now refreshed after the off-season, he is determined to chase the championship when the new season tips off on October 5. Actress Bella Padilla has spoken up after her viral post criticizing the steep charges on overseas packages. In an interview with ABS-CBN News, Padilla said she personally met with Customs Commissioner Ariel de Pomoceno to discuss the issue. While some matters were clarified, she noted finding incorrect computations when she later checked with the DHL. Padilla described the fees as absurd and too high, nearly matching the cost of her package. She welcomed the commissioner's quick response but stressed that ordinary Filipinos could not afford such charges. Now a quick look to the day's horoscope. For Scorpios today, patience and focus will be your strongest allies. Expect minor challenges at work or home, but your determination will see you through. Stay open to advice from loved ones. It could guide you toward better decisions. Check your luck, the universe might have a surprise in store. Katribo, did you know, on this day in 1572, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi, the first Spanish Governor-General of the Philippines, died in Manila. Legazpi cemented Spanish rule by founding the first European settlements and declaring Manila the colonial capital, leaving a lasting mark on Philippine history and governance. Viral now on social media, the shocking video of a rider in Calamba, Laguna, who was struck by a Philippine National Railways train in Barangay Bukal. The impact threw him off his motorcycle, leaving him unconscious, but miraculously not run over. The clip captured by students has already reached over 200,000 views and 1,000 reactions on the Daily Tribune's Facebook page, courtesy of Rubilin Rodriguez Abilar. That's all for now. Join us again at noon for more updates. I am V.A. Angeles and this has been Tribune News on Q. Have a great morning.